Crypto is a scam. Bitcoin is dead. You can't make money with crypto. We've all heard these claims, right? But how much of it is actually true? In this episode, we're busting the biggest myths about cryptocurrency, exposing the truth behind the noise, and revealing what most people don't understand about the crypto space. Stay tuned because some of these myths might shock you. If you've ever doubted crypto, if you're still on the fence, or if you want to separate facts from FUD, this is the episode you need to go through. Let's get into it. Myth number 1. Crypto has no real value. One of the biggest misconceptions about cryptocurrency is that it has no intrinsic value. Critics argue that because crypto isn't tied to physical assets like gold or backed by a government, it's just digital money floating in cyberspace with no real use. But let's break this down logically and factually, because this myth couldn't be further from the truth. To understand crypto's value, let's first ask, what gives anything value? The simple answer, utility, scarcity, and demand. Take gold, for example. It has value because it's scarce. It has real-world use, and it's widely accepted. Now, apply the same logic to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is limited to 21 million coins. Forever. No government or central bank can print more, unlike fiat money, which loses value due to inflation. It's decentralized and censorship-resistant. No single entity can control it. This makes it valuable as a hedge against corrupt financial systems and hyperinflation. It's the most secure, decentralized network ever created. The Bitcoin blockchain is immutable. Transactions cannot be reversed, faked, or manipulated. Over time, people have recognized Bitcoin's superior store of value properties, similar to how gold was adopted as money centuries ago. But what about other cryptocurrencies? While Bitcoin is digital gold, Ethereum is digital infrastructure. It powers smart contracts, self-executing programs that remove the need for middlemen. Because Ethereum isn't just money, it's the foundation for a new decentralized economy. It's already being used for decentralized finance, NFTs, gaming, and real estate transactions. If Ethereum were just hype, why are companies like Visa, PayPal, JP Morgan, and even governments building on it? For those who argue that crypto is too volatile to be useful, stablecoins like USDT and USDC solve that issue. They are pegged to the US dollar, enabling fast, low-cost global transactions. Billions of dollars in daily transactions are already being used worldwide in business, remittances, and even payroll. The reality? Crypto isn't just valuable, it's already transforming global finance. Myth number 2, Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme. Another huge misconception. People call Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme, claiming it only survives because new buyers pump money into it. But this is a complete misunderstanding of what a Ponzi scheme actually is. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment operation where old investors are paid profits using money from new investors. There's no real product or revenue, and it collapses when new money stops coming in. Bitcoin doesn't fit any of these criteria. It has no central authority. A Ponzi scheme requires someone running the scam. Bitcoin is decentralized, open source, and community-driven. It doesn't promise guaranteed returns. Ponzi schemes lure investors with guaranteed profits. Bitcoin does not promise anyone returns. It's a free market. It has a real use case. Ponzi schemes collapse because they have no actual product. Bitcoin is used for payments, store of value, and cross-border transfers. If Bitcoin were truly a Ponzi, it would have collapsed years ago. Instead, it's been running for over 15 years. It has survived multiple crashes, regulations, and attacks. Institutions like BlackRock, Tesla, and MicroStrategy have invested billions into it. No Ponzi scheme lasts this long while growing stronger. Ironically, if we're going to talk about Ponzi schemes, let's talk about the biggest one of all, fiat money. Governments print money out of thin air with no real backing. Inflation erodes the value of your savings. The rich get richer, while the poor get taxed more. Fiat currencies operate on endless money printing, where new dollars enter the system to pay off old debt. This is the very definition of a Ponzi scheme. except it's legal because governments control it. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is the opposite of fiat money. It has a fixed supply. No printing, no inflation, it's decentralized. No government or central bank can manipulate it. It's permissionless. Anyone can use it without needing approval from a bank or government. If anything, Bitcoin is the cure to the Ponzi-like system we've been forced into for decades. Myth number 3. Crypto is only used by criminals. If I had $1 for every time someone said crypto is only for criminals, drug dealers, and money laundering, I'd probably have a full Bitcoin by now. This is one of the most common fear-based arguments against cryptocurrency, often used by governments, traditional banks, and mainstream media to create FUD. But let's set the record straight. This myth is 100% false. One of the first things critics say is, Bitcoin was used on the dark web for illegal transactions. And yes, it's true. Criminals have used Bitcoin on dark web marketplaces like Silk Road. But guess what? Every form of money has been used for crime. The real question is crypto actually the main tool for illegal activities? Or is it just another scapegoat? Less than 1% of all crypto transactions are linked to illegal activities. In 2023, that number dropped even further, according to blockchain analysis firms like Chainalysis. Meanwhile, over $2 trillion in illicit transactions happen every year through traditional banks. The US dollar is the #1 currency for money laundering. Criminals overwhelmingly use cash and the banking system, not Bitcoin. Major banks have been caught laundering billions. Crypto is one of the worst tools for crime. Every transaction on Bitcoin's blockchain is public and traceable forever. Criminals don't want that. In fact, governments and law enforcement agencies prefer criminals to use crypto because it's easier to track than cash. Blockchain forensic firms work directly with the FBI, Interpol, and Europol to trace illegal activities on the blockchain. So if crypto isn't the problem, why does it have such a bad reputation? The truth is simple. Crypto is decentralized and uncontrollable by governments and banks. Regulators can't shut it down, so they attack it with false narratives. Mainstream media is owned by financial institutions that don't want crypto to succeed. Governments can't control Bitcoin, so they label it as dangerous. Yet, they want you to believe Bitcoin is the real problem? The truth is that crypto is doing far more good than bad. It's helping millions with faster, cheaper cross-border payments, banking the unbanked, gaming and NFTs, decentralized finance, and charity and humanitarian aid. The irony? The same people who call crypto a crime tool are the ones who are scared of its power to free people from financial slavery. The truth? Criminals prefer cash, not crypto. Myth number 4. Crypto will go to zero. How many times have you heard, Bitcoin is dead? Probably 100 times, right? Every bear market, mainstream media, and financial experts claim that crypto is crashing and will never recover. And yet, here we are, watching Bitcoin and Ethereum reach new highs again and again. Let's take a quick look at history. In 2011, they said, Bitcoin is a failed experiment. In 2013, they said, Bitcoin crashed 70%, it's going to zero. In 2017, they said, Bitcoin is in a bubble, the crash is coming. In 2018, they said, Bitcoin lost 80% of its value. It's dead. In 2020, they said, crypto is worthless. The pandemic will kill it. In 2022, they said, FTX collapsed. Crypto is over. Guess what happened every single time? Bitcoin came back stronger. Ethereum continued to evolve. Crypto adoption kept growing. The truth? The people who say crypto is going to zero are usually the ones who don't understand it. Here's what the media doesn't tell you. Bitcoin has died over 400 times in media reports, and yet it keeps rising. Top institutions like BlackRock, JP Morgan, and Fidelity are investing billions into crypto. Governments and central banks are launching their own digital currencies. If crypto was worthless, why would billion-dollar institutions be buying in? If Bitcoin was a scam, why would top hedge funds hold it as part of their investment strategy? If blockchain was useless, why are banks, governments, and companies building on it? Let's look at some hard facts. Bitcoin hit all-time highs even after multiple bear markets. Ethereum continues to dominate smart contracts and DeFi. Major brands like Visa, PayPal, and Nike are integrating crypto. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender, and more countries are considering it. If crypto was a failed experiment, why is the entire financial world moving towards it? The answer is simple. Crypto is here to stay. Most people who claim Bitcoin is going to zero fall into three categories. They missed out on early adoption and want others to fail too. They don't understand crypto and rely on outdated financial systems. They have a vested interest in keeping you in the traditional banking system. Big banks and governments don't want you to hold Bitcoin. Why? Because it gives you financial power instead of them. They want you to believe crypto is going to zero while they buy it behind the scenes. Myth number 5. You need to be a tech genius to invest in crypto. How many times have you heard someone say, "I don't understand crypto. It's too complicated"? The idea that only tech experts and programmers can invest in crypto is completely outdated. In fact, investing in crypto today is easier than ever before. Buying crypto is as simple as using a banking app. Think about how most people use their money today. They use online banking apps to check their balance. They transfer money using PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. They invest in stocks using apps like Robinhood or Wealthsimple. If you can use any of these apps, you can buy Bitcoin. Period. The days of needing to code or run a Bitcoin node are long gone. Today, anyone can buy crypto in just a few taps on their phone. There are hundreds of crypto exchanges and platforms designed for beginners. Here are a few of the most popular ones. Coinbase, one of the easiest platforms for beginners. Simple interface, educational tools, and instant buy-sell options. Binance, the world's largest exchange, offering easy trading for beginners and advanced tools for pros. Kraken, secure, beginner-friendly, and great for long-term investors. PayPal and Venmo. Even traditional finance apps now let users buy Bitcoin and Ethereum in seconds. No coding, no complex software, no technical knowledge required. While buying crypto is easy, learning how to store it safely is where many beginners struggle. Here's the reality. Keeping your crypto on an exchange is risky. Exchanges can be hacked or go bankrupt. The best way to protect your crypto is to use a hardware wallet. Ledger and Trezor are the most trusted hardware wallets that keep your crypto secure offline. But let's be real. Learning to use a hardware wallet is easier than setting up online banking for the first time. Once you get the hang of it, it's simple. People said the same thing about the internet in the 1990s. It's too complicated. Only tech experts can use it. I don't understand how websites work. And now, the internet is part of daily life. The same thing is happening with crypto. The earlier you learn, the bigger the advantage you'll have. Early adopters always win. A lot of skeptics love to compare crypto to the dot-com bubble in the early 2000s. They say things like, crypto is just hype. It's going to crash and disappear. It's just like all those failed dot-com companies. But here's the thing. The internet didn't disappear after the dot-com bubble. It got bigger than ever. It's true. The dot-com crash wiped out a lot of bad companies. But it also gave rise to the biggest tech giants in the world today. Amazon, AMZN, nearly crashed to zero, now worth over $1.5 trillion. Google, survived the crash, now dominates the internet. Apple, AAPL, almost bankrupt, now the world's biggest company. The companies that provided real value survived and became unstoppable. The same thing is happening in crypto. Some projects will fail, but the strongest ones will become the foundation of the digital economy. The dot-com boom gave us Web 2.0, social media, e-commerce, and digital payments. Crypto is leading the way for Web 3.0, decentralized finance, smart contracts, and tokenized assets. Bitcoin, digital gold, a store of value that will outlive banks and inflation. Ethereum, the future of finance. Smart contracts are revolutionizing everything from real estate to gaming. Solana, next-gen blockchain, Fast, cheap, and built for mass adoption. Big institutions aren't ignoring crypto. They're investing in it. Nike, Starbucks, and Disney are integrating blockchain into their businesses. Governments are regulating crypto instead of banning it. Billion-dollar hedge funds are adding Bitcoin to their portfolios. Crypto isn't a bubble. It's the biggest financial revolution since the internet. One of the biggest excuses people use for not investing is, "I missed my chance. It's too late to make money in crypto." They look at Bitcoin at 50K plus and think the opportunity is over. But let's go back in time. 2013, Bitcoin hit $1,000. People said it was too late. 2017, Bitcoin hit $10,000. People said it was too late. 2021, Bitcoin hit $60,000. People still said it was too late. Guess what happened? Bitcoin kept growing. Scarcity plus demand, price appreciation. Bitcoin isn't the only opportunity in crypto. The next wave of profits will come from Ethereum, ETH, the backbone of DeFi, NFTs, and smart contracts. XRP, fast, scalable transactions for global payments. Solana, SOL, a high-speed blockchain with massive potential. Layer 2 solutions, scaling networks like Arbitrum and Optimism. And beyond coins, there's DeFi, decentralized finance, earning passive income without banks. GameFi and Metaverse, play-to-earn gaming and digital ownership. NFTs and tokenized assets, the future of digital property rights. The biggest mistakes in crypto investing are waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Just start. Listening to media, FUD. The same people who said Bitcoin would fail at 1K are still saying it at 50K. Not educating yourself. The people who win in crypto are the ones who learn and adapt. The truth? It's never too late. You just have to start. Cryptocurrency has been misunderstood, criticized, and doubted since its inception. Yet, despite all the skepticism, it continues to grow, evolve, and reshape the financial landscape. Let's set the record straight once and for all. Crypto is here to stay. Here's a recap of the biggest myths we've debunked. Crypto has real value and is changing finance. One of the biggest misconceptions about crypto is that it's just digital monopoly money with no real value. But let's break that myth. Bitcoin is the hardest form of money ever created. It's decentralized, scarce, and immune to inflation. Ethereum powers an entire ecosystem of decentralized apps, dApps. Smart contracts, DeFi, and NFTs are revolutionizing industries. Stablecoins like USDT and USDC are used daily for global transactions, payments, and remittances. Major corporations and banks are integrating blockchain technology. Visa, PayPal, and JP Morgan are actively involved. Crypto isn't just a trend. It's transforming finance at its core. Bitcoin isn't a Ponzi. It's the most secure network in the world. A Ponzi scheme relies on new investors' money to pay old investors. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is completely decentralized. No single person or company controls it. Secured by over 1 million miners worldwide, making it virtually unhackable. Based on math and code, not empty promises. Unlike Ponzi schemes, Bitcoin doesn't guarantee returns. It rewards adoption and scarcity. Public and verifiable. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded on the blockchain for anyone to audit. Bitcoin isn't a scam. It's the most transparent financial system ever created. Criminals prefer cash, not crypto. One of the oldest myths in the book, crypto is only for criminals. But the truth? Less than 1% of crypto transactions are linked to crime, according to blockchain analytics firms like Chainalysis. Cash remains the number one choice for criminals because it's untraceable and easy to move. Banks have been caught laundering billions, while Bitcoin transactions are recorded on a public ledger. Crypto is one of the worst tools for crime. Every transaction is trackable forever. Crypto isn't going to zero. It's growing globally. People have been calling Bitcoin dead for over a decade. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is legal in over 100 countries and recognized as an asset. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender, and more countries are considering it. The biggest financial institutions, BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, are buying Bitcoin. The total crypto market cap is in the trillions. That's not something that's going to zero. Crypto adoption is growing, not disappearing. Gone are the days of complicated setups and tech jargon. Today, buying crypto is as simple as using mobile apps like Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken. No technical skills required. Buying Bitcoin through PayPal or Venmo. Even traditional finance apps support crypto. Holding crypto in a hardware wallet like Ledger or Trezor, secure and easy. If you can use a banking app, you can invest in crypto. No excuses. The barrier to entry has never been lower. Anyone can start. People love to compare crypto to the dot-com bubble, but guess what? The internet didn't disappear after the crash. It exploded. Bitcoin, harcraucht digital gold, the most secure and scarce digital asset. Ethereum, kakar, the future of smart contracts, powering decentralized applications. Solana, Avalanche, and Layer 2 networks are building scalable blockchain solutions. Nike, Starbucks, and Disney are already integrating blockchain technology. Governments are regulating crypto, not banning it. Big money is entering the market. Crypto is far from a bubble. The biggest lie people believe, I'm too late. Bitcoin is too expensive now. But history proves them wrong. 2013. Bitcoin hit $1,000. People said it was too late. 2017. Bitcoin hit $10,000. People said it was too late. 2021. Bitcoin hit $60,000. People still said it was too late. The best time to invest was 10 years ago. The second best time? Today. And it's not just Bitcoin. Ethereum, ETH, powering DeFi, NFTs, and smart contracts. XRP, revolutionizing cross-border payments. Solana, SOL, a high-speed blockchain built for mass adoption. DeFi, NFTs, and metaverse projects. The next wave of wealth-building opportunities. The ones who win? Those who educate themselves and take action. The next time someone says, crypto is a scam, Bitcoin is dead, you're too late to invest. Send them this episode. Crypto is real. Crypto is the future. Crypto is your opportunity to build wealth. Don't let fear and misinformation stop you from being part of the financial revolution. Get educated, take action, and win. What's the biggest crypto myth you've heard? Drop it in the comments. And if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like this episode. Subscribe for more crypto insights. Share this with someone who still believes the FUD. Follow us on X, YouTube, Medium, Instagram, and Threads at True Crypto Insights and Crypto Tribex for podcast.